So Jonjo O'Neill Jr., deputising for your father on this occasion. We'll run through a few of the key horses for the season, starting with Cloth Cap. Ended last season with third in the Scottish National. Must have been pleased with that, and where does he go now?
Yeah, very happy with him. He was going to go on Friday in the amateur race, but obviously Friday was abandoned. So I would say he'll probably go to Ascot on over the weekend. He's strengthened up a lot over the summer, and he ran well in the Scottish National. His form at Chepstow is strong. His Ballyoptop went on and won the Charlie Hall, so we'll be looking forward to him. And he does have to go up in the rating, so probably wants to win one or two races, but hopefully he can shape up into a Grand National horse.
And on to Anion Mack. She's now tackling fences. Do you think she can show the sort of improvement over fences that she did over hurdles last season?
Yeah, we're a bit up in the air at the minute with her. She was going to run at Leicester over fences. It's been a good galloping track for her to start off. Although there's a listed race over 3 miles next week, at Kempton. So we may just start her off over hurdles and then see where she is. It's a good starting point, but she's only 5, so we're quite lucky and we've got time on our side. So whether she goes hurdles or fences this year, we've got a lot to look forward to with her.
And Soaring Glory looks an exciting type based on his debut win at Warwick in the bumper. How's he been training since?
Yeah, he's been going very well, touchwood. He's a nice horse and we've loved him since day one. I think he beat a nice one of Philip Hobbs's in Warwick, so I think he'll probably go to Ascot on Saturday and hopefully he can progress. But yeah, he's a lovely horse to look forward to.
Any major plans or ambitions for him at this stage?
We'll see how he goes on Saturday. I mean, an Ascot bumper, it's a big step up, and if he won that, we'd probably go to the listed bumper at Ascot over Christmas time. And he's only a 4-year-old as well, so if he did win on Saturday, he probably would stay for bumpers for the year. But we'll just have to see. But no, I would hope he'll run a good race. He's been training well since Warwick.
And Sky Pirate, how is he since his fall at Wetherby?
Yeah, he's been okay. We've been doing loads of schooling with him, and he was going to run in the Paddy Power, but it didn't look likely he was getting in, but the ground had gone against him anyway, so he probably wasn't going to run. It's probably been a blessing in disguise though, because he'll probably go to Ascot on Friday or Saturday for a 2-mile 5 race, and hopefully that'll be a good confidence booster. And if he managed to win that, he may come back to Cheltenham for the December Gold Cup. So a lot to look forward to. He's still quite a relatively young horse and still unexposed. He didn't have a lot of luck last year and he didn't start off very well this year, although it looked like he was going to go very close at Wetherby, so we're hoping for a better round at Ascot.
And Papa Tango Charlie was a very expensive purchase at the sales for the new yard sponsor. How excited are you about this horse?
Yeah, Nick Schofield rides him, a lot of the time, but I've done plenty of schooling with him. That Worcester bumper was a very funny race. They didn't go a mad gallop, and I think if you ran the race again, you'd get a different result, because the horse that made the running that day actually won the Cheltenham bumper, Israel Champa, David Pipes. So the form is stacking up. I think the bumper was probably quite a good bumper for that time of year, and he'll probably go over the weekend somewhere, maybe 2.5 miles. He'll go over hurdles now. That's where his future lies, and yeah, he's a lovely horse to look forward to. So I hope they have some luck with him.
And Champagne at Tara, 10 now, but on the evidence of his of this season so far, still in good heart. What's the plan with him?
He is, yeah. He just got touched off in the controversial race the other day at Ascot. He's a good old horse, he's a stalwart of the yard, and he's a yard favourite, especially being a grey as well. He is knocking in the door, and hopefully he'll pick up a good 2-mile handicap. Dad will probably step him up to 2.5, but just he's getting older, he's not getting any quicker. So hopefully he keeps running in the big handicaps, and if it all falls his way, hopefully he'll pick up one.
And Orrisdale, one on his hurdling debut at Toxteth, is he one we should keep an eye on?
Yeah, he's a lovely horse. He's a chaser in the making, really, a typical Trevor Hemmings' horse. He won his bumper at Bangor, and that form is stacking up because the horse of Nigel Twiston-Davis's won at Hereford earlier in the season. He probably will stay 2.5, maybe step up to 3 miles at the end of the season, but he'll definitely go chasing next year. So no, I was actually surprised he won the other day. I thought he would come on for the run, but it probably wasn't the greatest race, but it's good to have a win under the belt.
And Palmer's Hill is a horse we've not seen since the November meeting last year when he got injured. How is he recovering from that?
He's come back the last month or so. So he was gone quite soon after his win, which is quite unfortunate. It's obviously taken quite a little while to get over, but he's been cantering at home and done his first bit of work the other day, and he's been going away nicely. But I'd say we'll just be going steady with him and make sure all systems are okay for him, because he's hopefully, if he's all sound, you know, he's a lovely horse to look forward to. He gave me my greatest first day anyway.
MINELLA ROCCO is obviously a very, very high class horse, but the last 4 form figures show pulled up. Is he going hunter chasing now?
He will run in a 0 to 140 at Ascot on Friday or Saturday, I think, and you know, that's the first time he's probably been in a ratings where he can compete in. You know, he's obviously not the horse he once was, but he hasn't had the ground conditions and race conditions to suit him for a very long time. So I think we'll learn a lot over the weekend, and then, you know, it looks like he probably will go hunter chasing in the new year, but we'll learn a lot from the weekend. Yeah.
Who are you most excited about seeing out this season?
Soaring Glory, I think, you know, just because he won his bumper, and I think it was a very hot bumper that day, and they thought a lot of the second, and yeah, I'm hoping I'm correct. You know, Papa Tango, and there's a few others that I'm very much looking forward to as well. But I think just of the unexposed ones, he's the world's his oyster at the minute, but you know, he's still got a long way to go to be very good.
And are there any others lurking around Jackdaw's Castle that we haven't spoken about that you're keen to see?
I think Kilbert could be decent. He ran in a hot bumper in Chepstow the first meeting of the season. Then he came to Newbury and ran a novice hurdle and came third, running on very well. I think he'll be a chaser next year, and I think he could be one to keep on the right side of.
And just on your own career, you must be delighted with how things are going so far.
Yeah, very happy. This season's been a bit of a stop-start season for me. I've missed 3 months already, but you know, I had a winner at Cheltenham yesterday, so it was good to get rolling things, and I am looking forward to the season ahead, and hopefully we can just have a clear run now.
Lovely, Jonjo. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Thank you.